Women always test their man regardless of how happy the relationship is. Some guys know how to handle the tests that women dish out, but other guys don't. When a guy doesn't know how to handle his woman's tests, he will end up getting into arguments with her and destroying the feelings of love between them, or he will hand over his power to her in the hope that it makes her happy and makes her stop testing him and making life difficult for him. So what are some examples of the tests that women put men through to gain power over them in a relationship? Number 1, saying that he has put on weight, become too thin, or is losing his hair. A man's girlfriend or wife might say, "Ugh, you've become really thin these days, you don't even have muscles." Women often say these sort of things to see if they can gain power over you. Are you going to become insecure, or are you going to maintain confidence in yourself? If a man becomes insecure and feels like he's not worthy of his woman, she then gains a little bit of power over him. He feels like she's more attractive than him, and that he's really lucky to have her. He may then start to treat her even more nicely and try to suck up to her, and begin to fear that he's going to lose her. The next test example, she gives him the silent treatment. A common reaction? He panics and worries that he's losing her. He may then begin to suck up to her and try to be even nicer to her, which is essentially handing over more and more power to her. Another test example is saying no to his requests. Common reactions from men: getting angry, annoyed, or frustrated, or begging, pleading, or sucking up to her. A guy might also decide to just let her have her way all the time, so he doesn't have to try to get her to comply with his requests. Yet he then loses power. She then loses respect for him, and as a result, she doesn't really feel much attraction for him anymore and begins to fall out of love with him. Some men know how to handle the tests that women put them through in a relationship, and as a result, they maintain their position of power. They don't become flustered and get angry or insecure when their woman is testing them. Men who understand how women think and how they operate know that women test for a reason. A woman is testing because she wants to make her man a stronger man. She wants to see if he's capable of standing up for himself. Now, standing up for himself in a relationship isn't about being angry and getting aggressive and intimidating his woman. Instead, it's about being assertive and dominant in a loving way. So say, for example, a man and a woman are sitting on a couch and the man says to the woman, "Come here," and wants her to essentially come and sit next to him and cuddle into him. She then says no to his request. What should he do at that point? Should he get angry at her and be aggressive and say, "Hey, come and sit next to me"? Obviously not. Should he become insecure and start to doubt that she likes him and loves him and wants to be with him? No, that's not the answer either. Instead, he needs to be dominant and assertive in a loving way. For example, he says, "Come here, come and sit over here." And she says no. And then he just reaches over and brings her over towards him. Says, "Come here." And simply brings her over towards him. Now, he's not forcing her against her will. They're in a relationship together. They're sitting next to each other on the couch. She's just testing him. She's testing to see how he's going to react. Is he going to become insecure? Is he going to get angry at her? Is he going to start sulking? Right? Those are the reactions that she doesn't want to see. She wants to see a strong man who maintains his composure and is still able to be a loving man even though he's being dominant and assertive. If you want to learn many examples of how to win the power struggle in your relationship and make your woman respect you and feel attracted to you and love you for life, I recommend that you watch my program, Make Her Love You for Life. Make Her Love You for Life is available on video, and it's also available on audio. When you watch or listen to the program, you will learn exactly what to say and do to make your woman love you for life. You'll learn how to make her respect you and look up to you as her man. You'll discover how to make her feel sexually attracted to you for life. You'll also learn how to deepen the love that both of you feel for each other. You'll learn how to communicate with her in a way that strengthens the bond that you share. And you'll learn exactly how to make her only want to be with you for life. Where a lot of guys go wrong is that they think that a woman will stop trying to test them later on in a relationship. Some guys think that the nicer they are to a woman and the more things they do for her, the less she will test. Right? He is essentially trying to suck up to her and be the best man that he can in the hope that she is gentle with him and stops trying to test his confidence and see if she can gain power over him. Yet that is never going to happen. A woman will always test. It doesn't matter how amazing your relationship is, a woman will always test. So you need to understand how to pass those tests. Otherwise, your woman loses respect for you. And when a woman loses respect for you, she then can't feel proper sexual attraction for you. And when that happens, she starts to fall out of love with you. Winning the power struggle in your relationship isn't about making her lose, right? It's simply about being the man that she can look up to and respect. It's about being the man that she can rely on to be strong all the time, right? No matter what she says and does, you always remain strong. She cannot gain power over you. That's actually what she wants, right? She doesn't want a man who puts her down and demeans her and doesn't let her say or do anything. That is not being in the position of power in a loving way. What she really wants is a man who maintains the position of power while also being loving and caring and supportive towards her.